Hey guys, how are you doing? Casper here, aka Uselink. So again, if you want to follow me, you can do that on X, you can do that on YouTube, Substack, all that good stuff. And for this video, 10 minutes of Twitter recap, and maybe we mix in some charts. I would like to keep it 10 minutes just to have it, very compact and dense with the info, and then you can go on with your day. Um, and I hope you have a fantastic day, really. Cool. Let's start here with Steve from the Silver Chartists. A little bit of short term, mid term. 3 month worth of price action with a break there of the big, 31 and a half. Breaking out, testing today. Textbook, beautiful. And yeah, you can't right now. You have to be bullish on silver. The long term, short term, mid term looks good. Looks very, very good. So until that changes, again, silver looks good. Yeah, it sounds insane to say that silver looks good, but it actually does. Simon here, again, good guy. Follow him. I'm liking the developments in platinum. The monthly chart here shows us the constricted Bollinger Bands and will burst sometime soon. And I completely agree. Remember, these are monthly Bollinger Bands, and they have gone sideways for basically 2 years. So either way we break, I think it will be to the upside because there are many things that is speaking, in that favor. When it breaks, in my opinion, 1050, 1070-ish, you will at that point in time start to have Bollinger expansion on the monthly. That could be a trend for years. I mean, 2, 3, 4 years where platinum will have a monthly trending to the upside, and every dip should be bought on platinum. Truly astonishing. Again, these contractions they don't come around very often. They really, really don't. So, and here I just posted the large gold mining setups that there is. I think the big guys, the billion, the 10 billion, 20 billion, $30 billion gold companies, they actually the setups there are quite nice for the next 2 years if they break, the resistances that I'm looking at. Again, check it out if you are a member. Here I have platinum divided by inflation. So when platinum breaks out, it has some catching up to do versus inflation. 250% to reach its 2009 high. So you can see we are close to breaking. Again, we haven't broken, so we can't celebrate yet. But again, there are multiple charts showing that platinum is pretty damn close, hopefully. And just in order to reach the upper end of that range, at roughly 10, 11 here in this ratio, you're looking at 250% outperformance by platinum. Again, this could be one of those where you tag it for the third time, you pull back a bit, and then you go on a massive run for platinum. Massive run. This is one of the stocks that I'm, posted roughly 12. AEM here on the 3 monthly time frame. This is a 30-year chart, so major gold producer, clean setup, clean break. So very clean uptrend here. You have the golden uptrend. You have the all-time high resistance, which has been broken here on the 3 monthly time frame as we speak. Gorgeous setup. I mean, if you are to play the golden channel here, I mean, you are talking, $1,000 basically, 5 years from now. That is the maximum greed target, by the way. You have a cup and handle here, measured move as well. You have the handle, measured move as well. So you have multiple targets along the way. But the max greed one is the touch of the trend channel up there somewhere at 800-900. Pretty cool. Hedgehog, a trader, gold miners, the GDXJ versus the U.S. markets to SPY. So this is a 3 month, time frame, and you can see we are actually, breaking all the moving averages to the upside. A little bit of a break here as well. So a lot of good things here in favor of the gold juniors versus the SPY. We might need a little bit more, but that candle today is definitely looking good. So again, could we have a period here where, again, that head and shoulders pattern there, where we have the juniors actually outperform the broader markets? I certainly hope so. Cycles fan here with ETH. Again, we had a huge dump here, Sunday, yesterday, and you can see we came down very simply to a big horizontal level, 2,127, and you saw a lot of buyers stepping in there. So for 2024, ETH has been range bound. You can see that that's the lower side, that's the upper. The bad thing here for ETH is that we have lost the uptrend here. We're trying to backtest it now, but ETH has been underperforming quite heavily compared to other cryptos. Gary Savage, one more out of the blue day could collapse the silver suppression. 32.5 to 33 is the cartel line in the sand here they are trying to defend. So actually quite cool. You have the horizontal, you can see the peak there, the wicks here as well. Try it again, and now we're trying here again. Again, just like we saw from Steve Penny, breakout, retest. I mean, silver looks fantastic. It really does. There are so many charts and ratios that say we might be onto something truly amazing here for silver. And yeah, that is a weird, sentence to have silver and amazing because, you very often get let down. But I think this is one of those times where you don't. Great here. Last week, gold made new all-time high. Fantastic. Been saying gold to 3K, 3.3K, and silver roughly, 40, 45 bucks here. So we had the big break there, the big breakout for gold on multiple ratios, but also in USD was early 2024. And we have basically been rallying ever since. Triangle here breaking to the upside, breaking the triangle high, gold going way higher. Absolutely fantastic for gold. Uh, this Monday and last Monday, we saw some pretty hefty gap downs. Is this a thing now? Again, that was the what's it called? The DeepSeek major gap, and today we had the Trump tariff. We actually, I think, closed that gap almost, and you can see we actually just came down to the upper side of the both like that. So technically, the QQQ still looks good. I mean, there's a lot more fear than the chart needs to be taking credit for. It's actually not. Again, here, me writing. Everyone is so bearish this morning. Often we see the opposite. And we actually saw some heavy buying, especially in crypto. And as long as crypto does somewhat well, I mean, not completely collapsing, everything is fine. Great here with platinum. Same thing here. This is a 20-year chart of platinum. You can see the big overall macro wedge. Personally, I would have done the lines a little bit different, but again, we are telling basically the same story. We are very close to a massive wedge pattern breakout over here, and my levels are anything between 1050 and 1070. It's go time for platinum, and it's a tiny market, and it has so much upside to do. And again, we are trying to play the platinum there on the substack as well as possible. Yesterday, 6 energy stock setups, again for oil, that looks quite compelling when they break. Shared to members, we have the tech sector update as well, where we're just having like a 10-minute video looking into the tech, the Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, just to see how they are. By the way, Nvidia is looking very weak here after it has broken its uptrend and its sideways action. Here we have the spread between the futures and the spot price. Looking back 30 years, we are again starting to see some big spikes in the spread here. And the last few times that happened, we started to see the big oscillations. It's actually where platinum started to do really well. So that is truly, again, platinum here could be the big play together with silver in 2025, really. Heating oil is about to send it again. We have a very long breakout here, breakout retest, massive rally, wedge pattern going sideways. This is a continuation pattern, and we are going way higher for heating oil. This is a German ETF, by the way. Platinum, same thing again. We have, the 1980s all the way down. We had a huge breakout, retest, rally. We are, in my opinion, about to see the same massive breakout, retest, rally. And we could see, platinum 3, 4, 5K. Not tomorrow, obviously. But, 5, 7 years down the road, that is very plausible. Again, here you can see the platinum breakout there. That is the one to look for, very close by. And you can see we have basically gone sideways for 3 years. Again, as Simon showed, the Bollinger Band on the monthly, that when it breaks to the upside, that is truly, a very good long-term entry. This is, the Thomson Reuters commodity index. Three mega macro falling impulses, huge collapse there, false breakdown, rally. Commodities overall looks fantastic still. I mean, the trend is up, 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 up. Do we want to share more? I think we will leave it at the last chart, that is Nvidia. Again, that is the big breakdown. The weekly, last week was a very detrimental week. You can see the uptrend here. We broke, we back tested, we were in a range. That is, again, we have been breaking the initial uptrend, but we were in a range here that was fine until we started to break down from the range and the 30 weekly moving average. A lot of volume as well. So very, very scary here for Nvidia. There is a shorter term trend line going down here that might, soften it here a little bit. But other than that, be careful with the Nvidia, in my opinion. And last thing I will show you is the silver spread again, futures divided by spot. Last time we had that, where we started to really get things going was late 1970s. Silver, if we see a repeat here, this is where silver goes parabolic. Yep. That is all, guys. Have an amazing day. Some thumbs up and all that good stuff if you like the content. Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow, guys. Cheers. Bye.